In what I'm doing, you can see how Zen works. If I were to protest my situation, against my situation all the time, rebel against it, feel miserable, say, this isn't possible, this is bad, 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 label it bad, 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 I'd be miserable all the time. If I just accept it for what it is, I'd still see the fun things, such as the guy on the bicycle with the liter of milk in the left hand and the 6-pack of eggs in the right hand. Then it becomes much easier. We in the West, we have learned, we are taught, particularly women, to fight negative emotions, and that means that they control us. If we just accept them, if it rains, we say that sucks, and then let the feelings go. Life becomes much easier. If you tell yourself that you can't be angry because it's raining, then you're suppressing that anger, you're focusing on that anger all the time, and you're miserable because that's where all your energy goes. And if you focus on homelessness, street homelessness, as something bad, then you have to feel miserable. Good and bad are relative. Good doesn't exist without bad because it's all relative. What is worse? An egg, a tomato, or a cucumber, or a pizza, or a glass of champagne? See what I mean? What is worse, being in the rain, being in the snow, being in frost, being in the middle of a lake, being in the middle of a lake at summer temperatures, being in the middle of a lake at freezing temperatures? It's all relative. So if you focus on labeling things as bad, you basically condemn yourself to being miserable. If you just accept it and maybe look a little bit like a clown or a fool to other people, it's a little bit too much wind possibly again, then you stay sane, so to speak. It's easier to stay balanced that way. It doesn't matter what people think, other people think. Well, to some degree it does when it hampers you. Over the years, I've noticed that people who are seen as high performance and high achievers are often driven by resentment and insecurity. I'm not so sure those people are really happy. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. It's all about the labels that they get, apparently. The fact that their mother once said something to them, or that their dad once said something to them, or a neighbor or a teacher at school, that resentment, that insecurity drives them forward. But is insecurity and resentment a good motivator? Isn't it much more fun to do things because you actually really enjoy them?